Quickly, we young call this particular issue because I told you, said there is a push from Imani Ghana, Franklin Kujo, to arrest for Mahama to arrest the former Chief Justice. Now, Chief Justice case, no, you can't law. But only say in reading the minutes, and me encode the details, and me go into the details of this whole accusation. So boy, they are both Chief Justice which aided her removal because Chief Justice no song. But then according to Imani Ghana, and the one of the founders of Imani Ghana, Franklin Kujo Pache say, Otna say any penny for Otna say. Omusha in semi no me say no. Suspension now. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama also has suspended Chief Justice. No, it is not good. It is not good based on the fact say the ideal thing. Anka His Excellency John Dramani Mahama I also yen sanko so daily Madam Justice get to Torkunoo. So the big question is Bonnie Ben Kwa is a way in nephew or no by the baby and ye na Mahama ye nephew no. Bonnie a woman way a D. Ewo a year the Supreme Court no. In fact, say Mahama allow no crime and spend just even a year ever one shot and Kietiwani the Akufo do abisi adie so. Now, young court because in some say can you need to make sure say in some can you quote verbatim from Nipa or in some ebe tuja. So quickly let's go to a year Oshe screen sir where modernghana.com. Or see ex-Chief Justice Torkunoo will have faced jail abroad. Franklin Kujo. So why is Franklin Kujo all of a sudden? Because Franklin Kujo, we need the politics. Chiabu say one of the enemies, previous enemies, was a year Mahama. Franklin Kujo in a day in 2016. Omu year kanya Mahama adanik economy Mahama Senyama and Mahama did lose 2016 elections. So only Mahama any share. But for once, for him to come out and say what Mahama did is good, and Mahama should have jailed her, which tells you say Bonnie and Chief Justice no, it is too much. Yen share the whole screens no so. Yen read it. Also the president of Imani Ghana or Imani Africa, Franklin Kujo has urged the former Chief Justice Torkunoo could have faced jail in other countries for alleged misuse of public funds. Inti one of the allegations as where the board Chief Justice Ayidi no and they say Sika or G as S Gracia Ghana yedi support Chief Justice o tukwanya or bet you are playing ticket a man because this year bibi tuna a higher friend S Gracia Chief Justice tukwan ordinary kunikunu nemba mienu ene nkrofo ken ka ho eno sanso GS Gracia yi because cost oba na waka okay me kono me boka say flight ticket hotel ka nti idi nyina be bom nti udi nyina bom no submit na wajiska no ordinary kunu ne nemba cost ni nyina ni plane ticket ni hotel holidays omko odi nyina ka na Ghana yitua saka no as S Gracia man. So that is one of the things omugina so edi no. And our party said this particular Niema, a Chief Justice, former Chief Justice here, a misuse of public funds no. In the UK, in the US, she would have been in jail by now. She would have been in jail by now. Osha I'll say his comments come in the wake of President John Dramani Mahama's decision to dismiss Justice Torkunoo from office after Article 146. Committee found her guilty of financial misconduct. According to the committee's findings, Justice Torkunoo wrongfully billed the judicial service for 2 private trips in September 2023, one to Tanzania with her husband and another to the United States with her daughter. Per diem allowance were also extended on her relatives, which the report described as unlawful and unjustifiable by any legal or policy standard. So we were even thinking, say, this whole trip no once pay they be on ni kunu eko Tanzania holidays. Sa holidays no anka onu pe na wo se bi etuama na se per diem onu pe na ka wo se etuama be ni kunu se etuama no because oba no se ka ma boni emu ntuam ene de ma no eno san ne baba eko the United States of America eno so no ye san so tua eho kama on ne baba which should have been just her. One of the other things you also have to notice that they are also saying say women yi ne busuafo a oni omote no anase oni omo ewo ho no sika nka na allowance sanka wo se ye de ma ono no wayama si allowance ni bi kwama ni busuafo ni kunu ne mba ni house yi ni ade per report no kwama nkofo mo bemben no. And our party said these things are a misuse of public funds. We are not talking about $10,000 here. And also all this money According to Imani, no party say almost share reports in woman no, she had to be sacked. But then in other countries, something should have happened. Or say the committee condemned her conduct as reckless disposition of public funds, stressing that such behavior committed by the head of the judiciary amounted to stated misbehavior under the constitution. No party say obiya sadie we ya. Obiya sadie we yanki jailing no. Women ye jailing for similar crimes day in day out. But no the ya or chief justice and what's your punish here so. Now, Ehana Franklin Kujo Ebemu also speaking on Channel 1 TV's The Big Issue with Solom Adonu on Saturday. Mr. Kujo dismissed any defense that Justice Torkunoo might have lacked financial guidance. I'm for a party so, oh, Madam Justice Gertrude Torkunoo, Yan Chimu and Chen say, per diem no eon kwano pass they be Obia why one working as a judge for almost over 20 or almost 20 years now. You can't tell me that she lacks experience. She knows exactly what she's doing. Also, listening to all arguments, I found out that they also relied on the fact that she got herself an imprest, which actually was not which she was not supposed to spend. The argument that she should have been guided by a finance officer because she didn't know is neither here nor there. Let's disassociate politics from this. It gets me angry when I hear of it. She was the head of the judiciary. She knows the law. In other countries, she would have been in jail by now, he said. Mr. Kujo further described the expenses as unwarranted imprest. As unwarranted impress, underscoring that such conduct was indefensible coming from the nation's top judge. So frankly, Kujo Epache said he and Mahama may not agree on many things. He and Mahama may not see eye to eye. But in this particular case, Mahama have done well. So what's the UK government, the Commonwealth Association? In some of the Bible teachers said Mahama should reinstate Chief Justice with immediate course. No? Question I am bisa UK for ne say obiye bibi say ya would you guys reinstate the person? UK me no kase ya UK me no mo kase ya. I think here Stema ne vice or so or heading or step it down pay we ne born ne say taxes bi otua no ntua ni nyina. Be ye krom say the obi di boni a it mean be bo say boni a nipa ne di no a human right abuse nti emfa nipa ne nsi ho. And I'm happy say Mahama said, UK for move from bullshit in you. No one is going to listen to you people. We are a sovereign nation. If you guys have an issue, solve your knife issue. Ye kun crofo with knives our London. Solve that issue. Solve your trade war with Donald Trump. So clearly you could see here say this whole thing it taking a whole new level. A whole new level. If a person like Franklin Kujo could come out and say these things, then it means, Charlie, at the end of the day, Mahama is really getting thumbs up. Yes. Mahama is really, if anything, getting thumbs up. I just say, this is exactly what is really going on. So, it's therefore, we are live also. My wajin share concerning this issue because in 7 year corner back to back. So that is the issue.